You think you know history? Think again. For centuries, the incredible impact of African innovators, empire builders, and freedom fighters has been deliberately overlooked. Today, we unearth the forgotten legacies of unsung African heroes, men and women whose courage and genius changed the world, but whose names were buried beneath colonial silence. Stay with us, because once you know their stories, you never see history the same way again. Our first hero is Imhotep, one of the greatest minds in history. Over 4,000 years ago, in ancient Egypt, Imhotep was an architect, physician, and astronomer. He designed the Step Pyramid of Djoser, the first monumental stone building in human history, long before Greece or Rome existed. Imhotep's medical texts describe surgeries, broken bone treatments, and herbal cures that still influence modern medicine. Yet for centuries, Western historians erased his name and replaced his genius with myth. Next, we journey to 17th century Angola, where Queen Nzinga of Nongo and Matamba stood up to Portuguese colonizers with unmatched intelligence and courage. Nzinga used diplomacy, strategy, and sheer brilliance to protect her people. When Portuguese envoys refused to offer her a chair, she commanded one of her attendants to kneel and sat proudly on his back. Her leadership redefined power, showing that African women were not passive figures, but fierce defenders of sovereignty and dignity. Before gold was global currency, Africa already had economic geniuses. King Tenkomenen of the ancient Ghana Empire ruled in the 11th century. His governance model emphasized transparency. He met his people daily to hear their grievances. Under his leadership, Ghana became one of the wealthiest empires in the world, known for its gold trade, honesty, and justice, a blueprint for ethical leadership still relevant today. When the British tried to take the sacred golden stool of the Ashanti, a symbol of unity and identity, one woman refused to surrender. Her name was Asantewaa. She led the War of the Golden Stool in 1900, rallying her people with these immortal words: "If you, the men of Ashanti, will not go forward, then we the women will. We will fight for the golden stool ourselves." She became a symbol of African resistance, female empowerment, and national pride, centuries ahead of her time. In the 20th century, Dr. Cheikh Anta Diop, Senegalese historian, scientist, and linguist, challenged colonial lies about Africa's past. He proved through research that ancient Egypt was an African civilization, reshaping global understanding of Black identity and contribution. Despite opposition from Western academia, his courage inspired generations of African scholars to reclaim their history and heritage. From Imhotep's inventions to Asantewaa's defiance, from Nzinga's diplomacy to Diop's intellect, these unsung heroes remind us that Africa's story is not one of darkness, but brilliance. It's time we told our own story, one hero, one generation at a time. Which African hero inspires you the most? Comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EQTV Africa for more stories that awaken the mind and spirit.